All right, good evening. So I'm going to welcome everyone to the PAB meeting for September 3rd, 2020. I'm going to call this meeting to order. So first, we do have a statement to read, and I'm going to go ahead and read that. Sadly, the circumstances surrounding the tragic death of Daniel Prude have demonstrated that the city of Rochester is not immune from the events which have raised the issue of police accountability throughout the nation. Unfortunately, this is a part of a continuing pattern in our community. The research which led to the creation of the Police Accountability Board found that between 2001 and 2016, there were 923 allegations of police misconduct. Accusations of a cover-up and conflicting accounts of Mr. Prude's death underline the urgent need for the impartial investigatory process of the city's Police Accountability Board. The governor's executive order instructing the state attorney general to investigate any cases of a death in police custody also make it clear that possible misconduct should not be handled by the police. During the past months, the members of the Police Accountability Board have been working to lay a strong foundation for the board's continued success by establishing our policies and procedures. The PAB, as we are called, is now in the process of hiring an executive director, the final step needed to start our official work, including the hearing of complaints and the opening of investigations. We appreciate the patience and support we have received from the citizens of Rochester, as well as the continued backing of City Council. We offer our sincere condolences to the family of Daniel Prude and affirm our commitment to creating accountability and justice for them and our whole community. Thanks. All right, so with that, we're going to go ahead and review and approve our minutes. I'm going to bring up the minutes. Has everybody had a chance to take a look at the minutes?
If there's no issues and everyone's had a chance to review, I make a motion that we accept the minutes as is from our last meeting.
Okay, can I get a second, please?
I'll second.
Okay, right. Motion made to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. And there are none opposed, but there is one person that is not in attendance, which is Reverend Harvey. So minutes are approved. Okay. And moving forward with the agenda. So we're going to now talk about some old business, which is we are going to say hello and welcome to the newest member of the PAB, which is Danielle Tucker. We are so happy to have you here. We're so glad that you're part of our group, and it's been a pleasure to get to know you so far. And yeah, we're so glad to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. Okay. All right. So then the next item of business is we wanted to talk about Michael Powell resigning. So we wish Michael the best in his schooling and know that he will excel when he gets his master's degree. And we know that he won't be a stranger to us. And we know that he has a bright future ahead. So we wish you luck, Michael. Hope you will keep in touch with us. Okay. All right, so then we are now going to, we do have some executive session matters to attend to. And we can go ahead and I'd like for somebody to make a motion to go ahead and move into executive session.
For the purposes.
We need to address.
Yep.
Right.
For the purpose of talking about our executive director and the process of looking for an executive director. Thank you.
I make a motion that we go into executive session to discuss matters of the hiring an ED.
Yep. Second, please. Can I get a second, please?
Second.
Thank you. So motion's put forth. So all in favor? Okay.
Aye.
We have none opposed, and Reverend Harvey's not here. So we're going to go ahead and move into executive session, but we will be back after.
Chairperson Shani,
Yes.
just as a point of interest,
as we thought we discussed, I wondered if we could briefly just inform our public, our audience, because we've been going to executive session a lot. If we could just say a brief word about that. Is that all right?
Yep.
Just to, in the spirit of disclosure and transparency, we know people show up to these meetings wanting to see some PAB action. They want to see us hearing complaints and getting into the weeds. And as per the legislation, the hiring of the executive director is like the final step in laying the foundation so we can get into our work. And so while it is frustrating that many of these meetings end up being majority executive session, we are really thankful for the patience of those who have tuned in, and the understanding that while we want to be urgent and we want to go forward with this work, we don't want to be too hasty because it's too important to skim over these steps. And so even though there's lots of stuff pressing around us in national matters, and now a couple streets over from where I'm sitting right now, we need to do this well so that when it's time to hear cases, we have the best person in place to make sure that this board can function at the highest level and serve the will of people of Rochester. So we appreciate people's patience and also your attention as we are so close and looking forward to completing this process so we can get down to the business.
Thank you, Matthew. Thanks for the reminder also. Right, so now we're going to go ahead and move into executive session to discuss the executive director.
All right, give me one moment and I'll stop the live share.